So the Chicago Bears lose out on Nick Chubb as he signs with the Houston Texans on a one-year deal. So who could the Bears possibly turn to now? Let's talk about it, people. What is going on? Y'all, Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Please hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so as mentioned, Nick Chubb is signing with the Houston Texans, all right? It's a one-year deal worth approximately $2.5 million, but could be worth upwards of $5 million, all right? And I'm a little surprised by this, by the way, because they do have Joe Mixon there. And, to me, I didn't really think the Texans were the team to kind of look out for as a team that could sign Nick Chubb. There were other teams in mind. To me, a team like the Broncos, perhaps, some teams like that. But yeah, I'm surprised here by the Texans signing Nick Chubb. But you know what? It is what it is as far as the deal. I knew it was going to be a one-year deal, right? $2.5 million worth up to $5 million. Good for Nick Chubb, obviously working his way back, still fully recovering from that injury. But I still think he has some juice left in the tank, man. I really do. So I really wanted him on the Bears because I thought he was going to bring an element to this run game that we currently don't really have. But hey, he is going to the Texans. So let's move on here. Who could the Bears turn to? And the first name, obviously, that comes to mind is J.K. Dobbins. All right, J.K. Dobbins, formerly of the Chargers. They drafted Omari in Hampton. They signed Najee Harris, so they're not, signing J.K. Dobbins. They let him go. He almost had 1,000 rushing yards on 4.6 yards per carry. So he was a good running back last year for the Chargers. But again, they're going a different direction. I love J.K. Dobbins, man. 26 years old. Yes, I know he's been injury prone, but look, it would still be a flyer one-year deal, right? Similar to Nick Chubb. Prove it type of deal to a guy that I think, again, will bring in an element to this run game that we don't have. And J.K. Dobbins can run through tacklers. He's got a lot of power, man. And I like what J.K. Dobbins brings to the table. He would be a great back for us to have at the goal line. So to me, I love this, all right? J.K. Dobbins even tweeted out a couple days ago like a clip of his highlights. So he's looking to get signed, and there's no shot I see J.K. Dobbins not getting signed before the season starts. Now, it could take up until training camp, but definitely a guy that I think the Bears should look at. And then the other guys to look at on the free agent wire that are lesser options, guys like Gus Edwards, Jeff Wilson, Cam Akers. What about Jamal Williams, right, formerly of the Detroit Lions? So there are options out there for the Chicago Bears. Obviously, there's still a world here where the Bears don't sign any of these backs, and they're like, hey, we're good with our running back room of DeAndre Swift, Roschon Johnson, and Kyle Manengai. They could certainly say that. But to me, I'm holding out on my prediction that I do think they sign another running back, one that does bring a power element to this run game. But I think it's going to happen probably around training camp time. I think, with mandatory minicamp and OTAs, essentially, I don't think it's going to happen right now. I think they're still in the assessment period of taking a look at the running back room. I'm sure they've, kind of seen, but they probably want to see more. And so to me, I think training camp time is what you should be looking at. But man, oh man, I hope J.K. Dobbins does not get snagged up here. So to me, he'd be the top option right now with Nick Chubb off the market. And then between the remaining guys, I wouldn't mind Jamal Williams. He is 30 years old. Gus Edwards would be solid as well. And Cam Akers showed some juice last year, man, as well. So to me, I'm fine with all these options, really. Jeff Wilson probably on the bottom of that list. But yeah, man, I just want the Bears to sign another back. Just for my sanity here, I feel like we just need one more decent back in this run game. I can't go into the season knowing that, hey, it's just DeAndre Swift and Roschon Johnson. I just can't. I hope I'm wrong, and they prove me, wrong by having a great season, both of them. But I need another back in the building. I really do. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you want? I want J.K. Dobbins, and then after that, wouldn't mind Gus Edwards, wouldn't mind Jamal Williams. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on who you want. As always, thanks for watching.